Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and the next major patch is likely coming very soon. We don't know the date of it yet, but we know quite a few details of what it will likely contain, as well as what it might not have, one of which I think is absolutely ridiculous. And before we get into that, I just want to thank again all of you for all of your support. If you feel like I've earned your subscription, please hit that subscribe button, please hit that like button. It helps more than you would ever know. So what are we talking about with the next patch? Well, to start off, I want to say that yesterday's video about the arena, we talked about why I don't really want to play the arena anymore and the issues with it, and a lot of you guys share the same feelings, and I've known from like talking to other players that play arena, they felt the same way, and I put it on Twitter. I don't usually tweet out my videos, it's pretty rare, but I wanted to tag Matt London. We mentioned him in the video yesterday, the modes lead, design lead for Hearthstone, asking basically, please watch the video if you could please, you know, I mentioned him in the video, and he even responded. He responded directly to it with that this is good feedback, well presented, critical and respectful. We're working on short and long-term solutions to these issues. So the issues being power outliers like a colossal minion, like a raid boss in Nixia, like a Ysera, discover and snowball effects. So that's awesome. They're listening and they're working towards a possible solution. And I wasn't expecting a solution overnight. This has been something building for years, and he just kind of got assigned to the team very recently, or at least in this position. So it's great to hear. However, he did say this, and this is really cool. We have a surprise planned for the next patch, and I hope this spices things up until we have a fix. So there is a fix coming for arena. It will get over. It looks like there's going to be an overhaul of some sort, and I can't wait, because as someone, like I've said, I love arena. It's arguably my favorite mode of all time. It's one of my most played. I have like just under 12,000 wins. That's great. And Ben Hearthstone, one of the biggest sleuths out there, kind of got an idea of what it's possibly going to be with Times of Tavern 2.0. It's happening, and even had the evidence to suggest that that might be true, with Cora and Celestalon both working on the Hearthstone team liking his tweet. And what is the Taverns of Time? He actually asked a question asking what card sets you'd like to have back, and it was mentioned Taverns of Time. And again, what is that? Well, this was an event back in 2018. I remember it well. I participated. I had fun, where they added unique, specific arena cards that you could get in your deck. And there was like all these quests that went along with it. You got gold and arcane dust. It was a really cool event. You got a free arena ticket. Again, I don't know if this is what's going to happen or what's going to happen in the next patch, but it's a good chance that this could happen. And I would love to see the Taverns of Time come back. Maybe have some free rewards go with it. Have a tavern ticket. And yeah, they had all these cool, unique cards. You can actually see them in the wiki here. They have like the Infinite Wolf, for an example. I don't know if they'll reuse the same cards or whatever, but it was a hunter card you could draft. 4 mana, 5/5 rush. After this attack, shuffle to your deck and give future Infinite Wolves +2/+2. There's all these cool different cards, and you were able to draft 2 for each class of 10 neutral cards. So again, speculating here, but I think there's a good shot, and I just would love to hear if you guys think that would be a cool event to have. That's not it. There's also more stuff going on. This weekend, there's the Battlegrounds Lobby Legends. I believe it starts on Friday, June 24th. I'll link this below if you want to check it out. Check out the stream. It should be on Twitch and YouTube if I understand correctly. Only the standard stuff has to be on YouTube. Yeah, it's on Twitch and YouTube. It's gonna be casted by Educated Collins and Gia. But more importantly, if you want for content, it was announced that there will be reveals. There's going to be reveals. Gia and Collins will have the opportunity to present some Battlegrounds reveals from the next major patch throughout the weekend's broadcast. So good chance we're going to hear about what this major patch is next week, would be my guess. And that would be the last major patch before the next expansion launch, which should be sometime. Usually, if you look historically at expansion launches, they've happened in the first week of August every time but once. So probably the first week of August. But yeah, we expect probably a major Battlegrounds update with the next major patch. So yeah, lots of stuff to look forward to. to with that, these are the confirmed things, right? We're having an arena update, we're having that. Nerfs and buffs, I would be shocked if we have anything regarding balance. If you're looking at HS Replay, again, in Standard and Wild, things are pretty balanced across the board. And again, I went over this, like, it's crazy to see how many things are playable. I got a lot of comments about how people don't like the meta and aren't having fun. I didn't say the meta was fun. I just said it was balanced. There's a lot of decks that are really unfun to face. But yes, in terms of balance, I feel like it's pretty much as close as it's going to get. And in terms of having more fun, I think we need better archetypes and a lot more fun cards to play, or particularly less toxic cards to face. But one thing that will not be coming, and this is going to be really insulting to, I think, a lot of the Mercenaries players. There are Mercenary players out there, and I feel like this is kind of a slap in the face to them. If you remember, there was the whole year of video, right, where they introduced, and they had Ben Lee saying that they were going to solve the excess coin problem, and there's going to be a big moment for Mercenaries. Well, in Ixar's latest AMA from last week, he was asked, the big moment for Mercs was teased around mini set time. What's the time frame for that? The coin issue is very demoralizing, to be honest, and this is kind of ridiculous to me, is the answer by Ixar. He says, not sure what the tease is referring to, but our additional feature plans for Merc still a ways out. At least 6 months, meaning December or next year. Though we do have content drops before that, so there's plenty of mercs to buy, but there will not be a single, the whole coin issue, the issue that should never been in the game to begin with. It will be a full calendar year that Mercenaries has been out before it even gets this update, which Ben Lee promised. Again, it seems like every time Ben Lee talks about some kind of promise, things don't fall through. And yeah, it's not looking that way, and I don't get it. And yeah, Ixar seemed just unsure about the things in general. We had Zombies Go Nom Nom say, does this mean extra coins PvE in game are no longer expected this year as previously mentioned, or are additional features referring to things as these? Some task stuff. And again, Ixar says still unsure. We'd like to ship stuff ASAP, but there's still work that needs to be done before locking things in. Our hope is that we'll have most of the feature work done by end of year, but likely it'll spill into early next year. That said, there'll be updates along the way. Yeah, there'll be stuff to buy. It's just, yeah, it was part of this Year of the Hydra video, which had, yeah, it started off with Ben Lee talking about Mercenaries. And again, it's just like, I don't know, this mode to me, I'm just going to say it, I feel deceived about the mode. Like, I pre-ordered in good faith that this was going to be a relatively finished product. There was no beta tag. And yeah, I pre-ordered, and my God, did I get absolutely fleeced for that. And I haven't spent a dime since then on Mercenaries. I won't at all until something is done, and it's not even going to happen until next year. I just thought I'd let you guys know that it's absolutely outrageous. And in that video as well, they promised reporting on like toxic players. You can report people, and there's also talk of random portrait selectors, so maybe that stuff will come in the next patch. We don't know, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on things that are coming, might not be coming, and well, if you're a Mercenaries fan, things that definitely won't be coming anytime soon. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.